to take it off when I actually start running. Rico the Opinionist. I'm on Facebook as well as I'm on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Rico the Opinionist. Opinionist. Rico the Opinionist, and I have a blog by the same name, Rico the Opinionist. Check me out when you get a chance. The title of this video is, do black people hate black children? Well, based on, and I'm asking this question based on a lot of the responses that have been coming out as a result of the incident with the young woman in the classroom with a steroid-driven raging cop snatches her out of her desk and probably damn near kills her. Okay, I've been hearing from grown black folks who's supposed to have good sense that she got what she deserved. And I've gone over the video and said, hey, what part of that did she deserve? She broke school policy, cell phone. And no one on this planet is saying that it is okay for anybody to break any rules. So I want all the geniuses to stop saying stupid crap like, she should have complied. She need to obey. These children. And what's with these code words? Obey, comply. And you know the other one that the police use? Stop resisting. And you're in handcuffs and they're yelling, stop resisting. Hey, jerks, those are code words for attack black. Comply. Stop resisting. Obey. Damn. I thought it was 2015, not 1815. And also, when I saw in the video, to those of you who act like you can't stand black children, see, I don't expect other people to like our children. It's like Jews expecting Adolf Hitler's Nazi regime to start liking Jewish children. You see how stupid that sounds? But you Negroes, or a lot of ignorant blacks in my race, still send their children to public schools and have them educated by people who don't look like them or their children, and expect their children not to come out some kind of emotionally disturbed. Statistics come out every day about how black children are not graduating, black children are most suspended, black children are most placed into special ed, basic behavior. All the numbers are there, and black people still sending their children to be educated by the oppressor of African Americans historically and even currently. It's just amazing, because I know Jews will never send Jewish kids to be educated by the great-great-grandson or daughter of Adolf Hitler or anybody who consider themselves Nazi sympathizers. So I try to keep it simple, because we get all these smart blacks who try to intellectualize racism every chance they get because they have a degree. It's just amazing how Negroes are so scared that they'll talk themselves out of, what is actually right. So, having said that, do black folks hate black children too? I should say that. Because the responses are amazing. She should have complied. When I see that video, I see what's called non-violent resistance. Even though Fox News and y'all's beloved CNN are trying to paint it like the girl attacked the damn officer. A man who's on YouTube bench pressing 600 pounds. And he's beat up two grown people. He's being sued. But y'all said this girl posed a threat to this steroid raging jerk. And all of a sudden, oh yeah, this just came out. He has a black girlfriend. Shocker. Black chicks are everywhere. Places they ain't even supposed to be, so I'm not shocked by that. But then some people want to imply that since he's dating a black chick, he can't be racist. This is so ignorant. But let me move on. Rosa Parks, in 1955, I believe, Montgomery, Alabama, she sat in front of the bus. It was against the law, for those of you who don't read Jack. It was against the law for blacks to sit in front of the bus. They had what's called Jim Crow laws. Segregated, separate, and unequal. Rosa Parks, older lady, she sat in front of the bus, and oh yeah, this word, defiance. Y'all need to look that word up, because defiance usually is sometimes it involved a little more physical activity than what that young lady did. She just sat there and said no. Rosa Parks sat there and said no. In 1955, when they were hanging blacks, spraying water hoses, sicking dogs on blacks who were being, I guess, defiant, they handled her with care off that bus. The racist cops of 1955 handled her with care. In 2015, this little girl said the same thing. No, quietly and without any attitude or anything. This is according to her classmates, all you smart asses out there. Her classmates said this. They all said this. Nobody in that classroom that's a child agreed with that. Now the little gay ass teacher, and little lame administrators, I think it's been reported that they support the officer. But the children who were there said no, she didn't do anything. She didn't talk to anybody. But yet she said no in 2015 when we were all supposed to be so multicultural and so together with so one America. She gets dragged out of there like she had just shot up a church full of black folks who were worshiping God. Wait a minute, they didn't do him like that. Wait a minute, she was dragged out of there as if she just shot up a movie theater where people were on date night. Wait a minute, they didn't do him like that. Whoa, wait a minute. She was dragged out of there as if she had just shot up a whole high school. Wait a minute, they didn't do him like that. I don't understand why y'all say that this girl who just said no silently in a school full of master's degree, bachelor's degree, educated people. Y'all understand the foolishness here? This is only done to black children, and we're so post-traumatic slave syndromed, so traumatically disturbed that we, go ahead, helicopter, damn it, that we actually think that that's okay. You think if he had done that to a Jewish kid, or an Asian kid, or a kid that's not black, this would have gone on? There would have been protests all in the streets. And we're sitting around here just debating on these dumb talk radio shows and debating in our privacy of our living rooms, and of course Facebook, about how she deserved it. You got to be out your mind. And to you educators who are saying that she got what she deserved because you're mad, because you work in a poor school district, and the children are acting a fool, and so you believe that you... I may have to do a part 2 to this because this video may run out, so just in case I get cut off, look for a part 2 to this. But you're saying she got what she deserved. Teachers, people who are so-called educators, are saying she got what she deserved. Wait a minute. Are you actually looking at this video as your way of getting your revenge? You sickos, sick bastards. She got what she deserved because I had kids. These kids are disrespectful. They'll talk crazy to the teacher. They do, but none of your scenarios compare to what this young woman did. She sat there in silence and said, not in silence, but she said no. Well, you're talking about children who move desks around, they cuss and yell and try to fight the teacher. What the hell does your experience have to do with this young lady? Y'all ought to be ashamed. I have not heard not one story that compared to what this young woman did. So stop telling your damn war stories about how your coward ass was mistreated by students when you should have just resigned or left. And all of y'all who working in these school systems got so much to say about this kid, well, how bad kids are. Why are you working there? Go somewhere, go work at a restaurant. Go become a ventriloquist or something. Go do magic. Get your asses out of the school system. Because obviously you can't handle it. Because you are praying at night that something happens to these children. And then a lot of you feel like, whoo, finally somebody kicked one of their asses. And that's what you sound like, you sorry pieces of nothing. That's what you sound like. You ought to be ashamed. And then it's your child. And we're saying these kids. These kids come from black folks. If anything's wrong with black kids, it's grown black people's fault. Children can't raise themselves. Hell, they can't even ask to be born and they can't even pick you. Well, parents need to raise their kids. All right, let's address that. You're talking about teenagers and young people. Name me one child that's actually gone out and done everything that a parent has told them not to do or what to do in their household. I'll wait. I ain't got that much time. And now I pose the question, hey, what if there was your child? Well, that couldn't have been my child, because my child, such and such. You are a liar and you are delusional. Because if that was your child on that video being snatched around, you would be in jail if you love your child just even an ounce. Because nobody wants to look at a video where their child is being manhandled. And did y'all know this, her parents died, her grandmother, she's a foster kid. And because it's leading me to this, how we don't think our children are human beings. We've allowed this racist system since the beginning, since slavery, to dehumanize our children, and we've bought into it. We don't think they have feelings. We don't think they have psychological issues where they're hurt or depressed, and we don't think there's a motivation for their anger. We just call them bad kids. But when something happens to Johnny or Becky, what do you hear on the news? I wonder what drove them to do that. But we're not asking that. We're just saying these kids. There's something wrong with blacks in this country. And I know what it is. It's called Jesus Christ. It's called Christianity. It's called post-traumatic slave syndrome. Dr. Joy Leary, read the book. And we just stopped reading. We bought into this multicultural BS and we've integrated. Thank you, MLK. We've done all of this. And yeah, speaking of MLK, isn't it interesting that y'all okay with his nonviolent resistance? People kicking his behind and all that, but you know, I guess so, because she got her butt kicked, and people are okay with that. So the question becomes, who's going to protect our children? Because we joined the bandwagon on protecting everybody else's. What is wrong with African Americans? I just want to make this video ask the question, do black people hate black children? I don't have any children. I think I love our children more than people who have them. Because we always say it takes a village. But then when something like this happens, we all get into our own corner and then grab our own individual children. And I don't have any children. I want to see all of our children protected. I want to see all of our children make it. I want to see all of them healthy and educated and mentally sound. But we have to be involved in order for that to happen. You cannot stand by and just let people attack your children. It's almost insane. So people, please, stop with the foolishness. The officer was not right. And then there's a policy that's supposed to go down. Y'all read the news. Y'all know what time it is. You're just scared. And so black female organizations, we're still waiting on you to say something. Sororities. What else? Yeah, black girls rock. You know, what's up? Why haven't y'all stood out and say, hey, damn, I mean, we don't like this. But I guess if she's not in the sorority or I guess some black girls rock, and I'll keep saying that until I want to see something from these black female organizations. Because if somebody would have talked about weave, y'all to be all over them. Yeah, isn't that amazing? Someone talks about how psychologically retarded it is for a woman to wear hair that comes from the race of another woman. Y'all to be all over that. But this little black girl who y'all claim y'all love black females is attacked for some BS in their silence. So with that, let me start running now. I think I've worked myself up to get a nice little jog on. I'll see y'all next time on my next video. Rico the Opinionist. And we will vibe later. Be cool. Peace.